Hello, hey guys, in this video we will be tackling anime. I don't really do anime essay kind of content, so this is probably gonna be on my second channel. So if you do enjoy, I do a lot of anime related content, in this channel. So without further ado, let's tackle on what I love with anime villains that can either make or break content. Spoiler alert, it's gonna be more on making the story, building up the overall world of their respective anime. So without further ado, if you do enjoy my content, please leave a like and subscribe. I do a lot of anime related content and a lot of anime essays kind of content. So without further ado, let's dive right into the video. As weebs, we naturally gravitated and naturally sees the world from the point of view of the protagonist. For the most of us, we love our protagonists, whether their personality or ideals, or sometimes both. A good protagonist can drive the story forward in a much favorable outcome. So One Piece fan, I'm gonna be referencing a lot of One Piece because obviously I'm a One Piece fan. I am always a Luffy stan, and I love each and every Straw Hat and their varying character background, from Usopp's fun-loving background to Sanji's heavily emotional background. I love the fact that each of the Straw Hats have different dreams, different aspirations, and still works cohesively together. And I love the dynamic between each of the Straw Hats, which is further expands around in the anime, expanded to in the anime. But I digress. In this video, we will be tackling the different villain that I actually would like. Luffy and the Struts that perfectly contrast in their dreams, aspiration in here that I absolutely love. So without further ado, and how they connect to our main boy, Monkey D. Luffy. So let's dive right through to Blackbeard, Doflamingo, and Sir Crocodile. At times, I find myself fascinated, interested even, by the villains the Straw Hats face, whether it's the ideals that conflicts with Luffy, the main character, or character backstory that further expand the story or the lore of One Piece, like Doflamingo, or overall aesthetic like Sir Crocodile. Like, okay, tangent here. I freaking love Crocodile's motif, freaking the Bond villains, all of those YouTube shorts in my main channel that I actually uploaded. Like, all of those have one common similarity. Like, they're all Bond villains. That's how much I love Bond villains. Bond villains, kind of Machiavellian, kind of schemy, mafioso kind of character, kind of villains. I love those kind of villains. And for me, in terms of aesthetic wise, Sir Crocodile is one of my favorite villains of all time in One Piece. Yeah, or all of the above, or all of the previously mentioned, like Akainu. Akainu has the conflicting ideologies. Oh my, I can speak. Conflicting ideology. For sure, it's gonna have a backstory as well, like to expand further in One Piece. And then the aesthetic as well of military man. Like, I love that. I freaking love everything about these four characters in One Piece. So yes, villains' ideals show how the villains move the story by having a conflicting, or even just more on a parallel that paralyzes the main character, while character backstory humanizes the villains. We get to see the world from the perspective of the villain and how the villains ended up with conflicting against the main protagonist, and simultaneously builds up or how they impacted the world around them. And of course, overall aesthetic, I just love how the villains do things, man. That villain style and appearances and aesthetic aesthetics is not just about appearances, it's also about how they approach in moving the plot along. From the organization they built and how they act, it all coincides with aesthetic. One moment I love about Crocodile, when he was coming back from beating up some small-time pirates in a dimly lit aquarium room, that small interaction with Nico Robin, which at that time was Miss All Sunday, like this air of mystique and yet very intimidating air in that room. Like, I love that entire vibe right there, like building up Crocodile as the main baddie. That is my favorite Crocodile moment. One Piece as a main example, since I am a huge fan of One Piece, but you can use this in any other anime. In Full Metal Alchemist, I love Edward Elric as the protagonist. I love the Elric brothers, how moralistic they were in correcting their mistake in the past, their dynamic with each other and other supporting cast. I couldn't help but be fascinated by this overwhelming presence that his father, his overall approach, and his less moralistic ideals that conflicts with the protagonist. And overall, I love the concept of the 7 parts of them that was separated and have even their own ideals and personalities. So I freaking love overall the homunculus, more developed than the previous Full Metal Alchemist anime back in 2006, I think. So yeah, overall, Brother is more developed in terms of villains, and you know what? There's a lot of villains that I love, like Greed, for example, which developed into his own individual. So yes, I just love everything about kind of villains. In conclusion, yes, that's why I love anime villains.